What is going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Well, guys, the goofiness continues in this country where people take things too far, whether intentionally or you know what I'm talking about. Today, I'm going to talk about a story that happened out there in Alexandria, Virginia. Shout out Alexandria, this past Wednesday, where a woman's going to get on camera, talk to the media, and talk about how her and her mother were terrorized in the house when three people masked up. These three people here came late at night and tried to make their way in their house, threatening to harm these people, and these people don't know them. There's a movie out that's been out for a long time. It's an iconic horror movie, and it's a horror series now, and it's called The Strangers, where people either go in the woods camping, and then mass people come up to them, and they wind up killing them and terrorizing them and stuff like this, cutting phone cords and all kind of, the normal horror genre stuff. Now you got people playing that out. Evidently, these people watched that movie and thought it would be a good idea to do this to a family that doesn't know who they are in an attempt to create fear. I'm old school. I'm one of them people that believe in you do dirt, you get dirt. And there are a lot of people out there that will match the energy of crazy that people try to inflict on others. Take a look at this BS and we'll come back with commentary.
Chilling video captured on a Ring doorbell camera.
Open the door!
Three people wearing Halloween masks terrorizing a family in Alexandria, Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C., late Tuesday night.
My worst nightmare.
The three apparently laughing at first, but their actions quickly becoming more sinister. From pulling on the front door
Open the door! Open the door!
to making the motion of cutting their throat before threatening to break into the house.
I'm gonna count to 10. If this door doesn't open, we're gonna come in. 1, 2.
I said Happy Halloween when they first came, asked them to get off the property. When they didn't, that's when I realized it wasn't a joke anymore.
Our ABC affiliate WJLA speaking with Shayla, one of those family members inside. She says the three never got into the house.
They tore the whole thing down.
She says they made their way to the backyard, destroying her fence and the screen to the back door.
They came through there, and that's how they entered to get to our door to be able to knock on the back door.
I'm not aware of incidents that have occurred this heinous before, and that's why it's so concerning.
Police in Alexandria now investigating, the chief calling this video very alarming.
But we're going to take every step once we identify them to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law.
Investigators say what may be seen as a prank days before Halloween is no joke.
Going around to their backyard, destroying property, and transitions from a prank to a criminal offense. And we take these incidents seriously.
And the chief says his message to whoever did this is turn yourself in. Shayla says that is her mom's house. Her mom now lives in fear because they do not know who did this. Police say they have promising leads with.
Well, that's good that they have leads. They're just terrifying case.
Really terrifying.
Thank you, Perry. We appreciate it.
In Virginia, one woman is speaking out after a Halloween prank goes way too far.
She says she and her family were terrorized by a group of people in costume who tried to enter her home. Katie Luso shows us what was captured by a doorbell camera.
Your worst nightmare!
But this was no nightmare.
Open the door!
It was a reality for one Alexandria family.
It's either you come out or we coming in.
It happened around 10 p.m. Tuesday near Duke and South Jordan Streets in Alexandria.
At first, I thought it was just a Halloween joke, a little prank. So I said Happy Halloween.
Shayla says she thought they'd leave, but they didn't. So she called 911 and told them cops were on the way, but the trio seemed unfazed.
And they kept knocking on the door. The knocks would get harder and harder.
Open the door!
And they threatened to kill us.
When they couldn't get in through the front, she says they came around back.
This whole thing, they broke down, as you could tell.
She showed us the damage.
So did they actually go in there?
Oh, yes, ma'am. They hopped up on here and they came through.
She says they went right up to the glass.
They were just hidden the window.
She says they finally left after about 10 minutes. Police were at their home Wednesday. She says this is not a joke.
It's not even a joke gone wrong. They tried to enter into the home. Like, my heart dropped when they said that they were going to take a chair and break down the door. That is just too much.
She says it's left their whole family shaken up, especially her mother.
My dad recently just died, so it's just like, I'm just glad I was there. Now she's in fear. She don't want to stay there by herself.
She says this could have ended much differently.
It could have been bad. Our Second Amendment right was not used and could have been, like, being very transparent.
To the people behind these masks,
that was given grown-up activity. The time frame alone, 10 o'clock at night, to knock on someone's door in costume is never okay. Halloween, not Halloween, it's never okay.
All right, guys. What did you notice in that video? Now, a lot of you guys, like I said, I brought up that movie, The Strangers, right? Behind me is some of the most iconic villains in horror movies. You see them. A lot of you guys recognize them. A lot of people watch these movies, you know, because the fear factor and, you know, just the excitement of it. You know, I'm a horror movie fan myself, you know, but there are some people out here that really want to be these type of peoples. I said peoples. People. Now, I brought up that movie, The Strangers, right? Look at it. You could tell these people didn't watch that movie and thought it'd be cool to do that to somebody, no matter how, you know, little it was, just to scare somebody. But people go too far. If you look at the iconic poster, you have 2 men and 1 woman. You look over here, you look over there at the bottom, you see 2 men, 1 woman. Same way they did with the in the movie, except they would like call you on the phone and cut the phone lines or something like that to scare you, making you think there's no way out. Same way these people was trying to play these people without no one calling the phone line. They just want to tear up and bang and make noise. You tore these people's property up and caused all kind of damage. They told you the cop was coming. You ain't even give a damn. So I'm gonna tell you, it's not a lot of people out here that will put up with this type of shit. Now, I don't know if they teenagers or not, but I do know this. They was black folk. You know what I'm saying? If you paid attention, especially the one that had the nun uniform on, that was a black girl. You could see her braids. And the dude with the Michael Myers, when he turned around, you could see his skin. He was a black dude. Then the guy that's doing all the talking, the other dude, right? Let us in. Come out. Open the door. Or we coming in it. The way he said it, you could tell that was a black dude. Them 3 black folks. You know what I mean? And I'm more than sure they know her. She don't know who they was out of sheer terror, but I'm more than sure they know her for them to pick that house out. There were people walking in the background. Did you catch that? They out there screaming and looking stupid. Yeah, it's all fun until somebody lose their life. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people out here that don't play that type of shit. And I'm more than sure they knew it wasn't no man in the house. And the lady said, oh, I could have exercised my Second Amendment rights. And all of this stuff. Once they tore through your screen and you saw them in there, I'd have let 2 go through that damn door. And it would have been what it's going to be. And anybody can get mad and all that stuff and then say, oh, you didn't have to shoot them or you didn't have to this. Yeah, but they didn't have to pick me to be cannon fodder for their own laughter. So that's the thing. Anytime somebody succumbs to any type of, random violence, a lot of times in your head, while you're going through this, you're saying, why the hell is this happening to me? I don't worry about that type of shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Something happening to you and you have a chance to fix it or stop it, do it. This is why I tell you people to arm yourself in your house. If you can carry weapons or something like this, don't play with people. Because nowadays they're not playing with you. Now, looking at this on the surface, it looked like it was harmful play. But for somebody to cut through somebody's screen and damage their house and then threaten that they're going to come in there and hurt people, that's a whole nother ball game. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will catch these people and show them no leniency at all. See you in the next video. Take care.